Hey guys, it's Danny. Fun video today, unboxing my orchid haul. Finally, it arrived. If you missed that video, well, first I made an order and paid for it at Shredder, and then what do you know? I received an email saying that I shall not get my orchids because Shredder does not deliver to my territory. I'm not sure about other territories, but at least mine is off the map. And since I paid with PayPal, it takes a couple of days for the refund to actually reach back into my account. And so I kind of got delayed, kind of got a little bit sad because this was actually my present, my birthday present. But it's okay. Better late than never, I always say. And I do believe it's for the better because I split my haul into two. One from Orchid Garden, one from Orchids Deluxe, which is my guilty pleasure. So today we'll unbox the Orchid Garden haul and hopefully next week part 2 with the Orchids Deluxe. And with that said, let's jump into it because this is an exciting haul. So this time I didn't actually only order orchids but some products to test out as well because I was pleasantly surprised to see that Orchid Garden has stepped up their game a little bit and they're offering some products as well. Not only orchids, which is great. And as for the ordering process, everything went very smooth. I do believe their website is a lot more optimized than it used to be, so that's great. But now let's see about the orchids. Alrighty. This is insulation foam because I suspect in Poland it's really cold right now. And my first orchid is a Vendacious one. Oh no, where's my tag? I cannot find the tag for this orchid actually. Okay, we are off to a tagless start, but it's okay. This is the Rhynchostylis gigantea variety pre. It looks a lot like the cartoon or the spot that I ordered from Orchids Deluxe this summer and I burnt. So I really wanted it again, and look at that. It has a flower spike. I just so hope the flower spike fared well on transport. I see a lot of anthocyanin, but I don't think that the spike is dried or anything. The orchid looks really, really nice. Oh, I'm so happy. It is a really nice specimen. Obviously mature, but this appears to be its first blooming. So yeah, so happy with this one. I also forgot to tell you, I discovered that I have 5% off in my account, and this is not because I am who I am or whatever. It's just because I am a regular customer. I suspect other people have as well. So again, that's another bonus from Orchid Garden. And I might actually sound biased right now because the Shredder thing really kind of got on my nerves, and maybe I am a little biased, so keep that in mind. But you know what? I think everybody would be happy with 5% off, right? Okay, I think this is one of the products. Let's see. Oh no, this is another orchid, but it came in its own little box. All right, you're gonna love this orchid. It's a tiny mini orchid that looks a lot like the Sedirea, but it's not. I saw it at Ed's and Wade's, so in two sources, and they both said it was very fragrant. So yeah, I had to have it, but yet again with the Scotch tape on the tags, it's just gonna be so sticky. And many of you guys gave me suggestions on how to remove the stickiness. Trust me, you guys, I tried everything. Yes, even oil and all of those stuff. It's just not coming off. It's super Scotch tape. Now what to do? Oh wow, it's actually a container. That's nice. Maybe this orchid is actually pretty fragile, so putting it like that, it's a good idea. However, it is also very poorly ventilated, so let's see. Oh, I think the orchid is okay though. And there she is. I told you it looks like a Sedirea. Moreover, the flowers look like a Sedirea as well. But no, and I don't think I told you the name. Let's all have a laugh. Tuberolabium kotoense. I know you might be tempted to pronounce it kotoense, but I do believe OE is read as E in Latin. So this is supposed to be a miniature which is super fragrant, produces tiny little flowers, but quite big flower spikes in comparison to the actual orchid. And it came mounted on this little cork, which of course I'm not gonna keep because I don't do well with mounted orchids. So we'll see what I will be potting her in. Maybe we're gonna try out some new setups, I don't know, but she looks very good. Okay, next orchid should be a good one. Fingers crossed it actually looks like the picture. And oh yes, it looks exactly like the picture. Take a look at this foliage. Oh my goodness, it is so much more beautiful in person than in the picture. And you'd think the leaves have striations. They don't, they're actually smooth. It's just the pattern. This is so beautiful. This is, oh, I'm gonna have issues with the name. So OE is Oeceoclades spathulifera. I'm actually gonna go on the AOS website to see if they have an audio for how you would pronounce this in English. I kind of know how to pronounce it in my language, but not sure about English, so let's just call it Oeceoclades. Has a ring to it. So this is actually a terrestrial orchid. I'll link you down below to the orchid species website just so you know more about it. It's not kept for its flowers. The flowers, in my opinion, are slightly boring, but this foliage, oh, just take a look at that. Of course, I'm not gonna be sad if it blooms. Maybe it means it does great, but I didn't purchase it for the blooms, fragrance, or anything of the sorts. I purchased it for the foliage. It's supposed to be an easy growing orchid, so we'll just have to wait and see. We will discover it together, and I hope we can make beautiful informational videos with it because, as you will notice, I tried to go with other types of species, getting out of my comfort zone a little bit because, yeah, that's what orchid growing is all about at some point. It's nice to step out of your typical Cattleyas and phals, but I did get phals and Cattleyas as well, don't worry. So yeah, I'm just so stoked about this one. It looks so beautiful. And it also has roots poking through the bottom. I think we do have quite a nice root system on this one. I will need to do something about it because she's a terrestrial. She doesn't have aerial roots, so no roots in the air. Next up, maybe another tagless orchid. Let's see. No, we do have a tag. Oh, and this orchid is wet. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is why it's wet. This is a Stanhopea oculata, I think. Oh, this is so wet. Oh, please be okay, please be okay. This is a mistake, orchid garden. You never send orchids like this. And I understand this orchid doesn't like to dry out, but this is wet. I think the orchid is okay though. Okay, so with this one, I'm not super happy. She did suffer. I hope I can salvage her. We'll see. If there is any infection in here, then it's bye-bye. If not, I will need to write to Justina and tell her about the situation and I'll get a refund. It's okay, but yeah, this is what happens when you send plants wet. They just start to rot. It's a no-no to send plants wet like this. The medium can be slightly damp. If you're dealing with an oncidium or with an orchid which doesn't like to dry out, obviously don't let it go bone dry because then another week on transport, maybe it's not okay, but definitely not wet. This is incredibly wet. So this is how not to send an orchid. We'll see what happens with this one, of course. We might actually be able to salvage it. This is a seedling, by the way. We'll see what to do with her. Let us continue with the unboxing. I got a Stanhopea because I want to have experience with them as well. They have a very, well, not bad habit, but awkward habit of producing flower spikes from the bottom of the pot, pretty much. Their flower spikes just go downwards into the medium. Therefore, you can only pot them in baskets or net pots or things of the sorts. And I do believe I have a thing for them. I have a product that I want to review that I believe is suited for them. That's why I got the Stanhopea. That product theoretically should make my life easier with it as well, and I just wanted to grow Stanhopeas. But you know how it is, everything in its due time. Okay, this one is a little wet too. This is a Sedirea. It's an expensive Sedirea. And look at this, we have mold. Yeah, this is definitely getting pictured. And I do believe I should put on some gloves. Ew. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh no, oh no, oh, she's alive, thank goodness. Oh, she's okay. I think she's okay. I'm gonna take pictures and stuff and still send it, but I do believe she's okay, thank goodness. This is a sort of kokedama in a net pot, so if you just water this and then pack it, it's just gonna stay wet. However, this is a tiny variety of a Sedirea. It's not gonna grow super big, it's still gonna produce quite big flowers. It's just going to stay small like this. And if you know, I do have some issues with my Sedirea, so I really wanted to try out with another Sedirea, and I thought this will be very interesting. Oh, thank goodness, I think she's okay. I think she already had a flower spike. Yeah, she did. She is actually mature. Can you believe it? And no, she's not treated with anything. This is the variety. So yeah, oh, thank goodness. But still, so wet. Not okay. Let's hope the other orchids are not as wet. Okay, this one is not wet, it's barely wet, and this is because it's a Cattleya type. Yes, I have not forgotten about my Cattleya enthusiasts. This is Cattleya Barefoot Mailman, variety Rainbow. And the picture looked incredible. So hopefully this orchid will bloom just as incredible. And here we have it. It is actually a young plant, and this one will get repotted very fast because this feels like a rock. It's so packed in there. Quite incredible how much moss you can pack in these pots because they're flexible. But anyway, this one looks okay. So I'm happy with this one. And at this point, I'm realizing I'm missing something. Did I not order it? We'll see. Okay, so this is Phalaenopsis Yen Shuai Sweet Girl Shiny Girl. This is one of those phals with yellow and white that I really like. I had one of them at the beginning of the year, kind of. I found it locally, but soon after it developed, or it actually showed that it had stem rot, and there was nothing I could do because it was pretty advanced. And here she is, and we have a flower spike, so that makes me very happy. She looks great, she looks good. This one, even though she's not a small orchid or anything, she just has those beautiful flowers, and I really hope that the picture looks very much like the orchid. We shall see. If it's a clone, it might look like it. If not, oh well, we'll see. And I do believe this is the last orchid, but I'm missing some products. So as I was saying, Orchid Garden started to add some maintenance products as well, which is great. It's nice. And I ordered rock wool cubes. I really want to try it. I did see a lot of my Phragmipediums coming in a mixture of bark and this thing. I want to try this thing alone. I'm not sure with what, we're gonna see. And to be fully honest, I did try with actual rock wool. We had some rock wool here, but I have a suspicion this is not the same type. I think this is horticultural rock wool, and what I had was the insulation type. Very similar, but maybe different, I don't know. I just wanted to try this, and I can swear that I got something else. Let me just take a look at the actual order, hold on. So let's see, mineral wool, we have it. Pumice stone, no, we don't have it. This is what I got and I did not receive. I will have to write to Orchid Garden, tell them about the 2 orchids. I think the Sedirea will be okay. I'm not sure about the other one. Yeah, such hit and miss, isn't it? Which is a little sad because I was rooting for them. Now that Shredder is gone, you know, I need another friend. But it's okay, it happens. So I will write them, tell them about the pumice that it's missing, tell them about the Stanhopea, and yeah. I'm really happy with some of these orchids, not so happy with others, and definitely not happy I'm missing a product. But yeah, I really wanted to get the pumice and try it out, you know, make some mixtures with it. I will definitely try out the rock wool. Let me know down below kind of what you're interested in. I do have a few more things to try out. I actually have a lot of things. Next week we're gonna make an update on the products that we've already used from Stilio and also from Repot Me, and you're gonna see I'm gonna tell you about some surprises. And that's about it for this haul. I have mixed feelings, but looking at this orchid, they kind of go away. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna write to them now. And yeah, hopefully next week we're gonna have the Orchids Deluxe orchid as well, because that one is beautiful as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had fun and hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll link it down below to Orchid Garden if you're interested to visit them as well, as always. And with that said, you know the drill. Like or dislike this video below, subscribe to my channel for regular orchid videos, tutorials, Q&As, and other fun orchid subjects. And if you'd like YouTube to notify you whenever I upload a new video, just turn on notifications for my channel. Also in the description you'll find a lot of details about the medium that I use, pots and so on, and all of my setups, so do check it out. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!